this is why he's top of the tree.
Alex Spellman has laid down the gauntlet as
Change on
easy
the
as
second leg.
1,
Alex Spellman.
2, 3.
Hey, it's the 9! There it is. Alex Spellman, a 9-darter!
It is stunning. Outstanding finish from Spellman.
This game is going to be key. You can tell by the way they're scoring. There may be nothing in it. One man misses, does the other man get? Yes! Double 12! That is the most amazing left-out you will ever see in your life! I can't state! 12, and the 9-dart king lands another one! Covered by Team Michael. Double 12, back going! Luke Humphries, the ascension is complete. Incredible stuff. The world number one is world champion.
Two shoes, same throw, completely different results. Why darts with everyday shoes? When there are special shoes for your sport, with the wrong shoe, you fight against your own stance. The everyday shoe gives way. The triple 20 remains stable. No tipping, no readjustment. Full focus. With triple 20, there is no need for your head to compensate for your stance. You stand securely and can concentrate fully on your throw. Your stance becomes routine, and your throw becomes consistent. The triple 20 darts shoe is the first shoe developed for precision when standing. Flat sole, no tipping, full control. No matter how you stand when throwing the dart, the specially developed leading edges allow you to align every single throw with millimeter precision. More consistency, more control, more triple 20. Discover now, triple 20, your foundation for precision.
Okay, then we are live, gentlemen. Shoot well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I can't say this will be our last stream of the 2020.
the season 14 stream, I am going to look for a couple of Super Cup matches, possibly next week. They are just in the semifinal, but this is officially our last group stage final. This is Division 4. Steve Gerardi, Tim McKeown. Let me just get some music going because I always forget that. And now let me get to the stats for these two gentlemen. So again, Division 4, Tim McKeown, first 9 of 63.22 and a 3-dart average of 57.03. Forgive me, I didn't prepare for this, so everything is coming off Dart Connect. So Tim McKeown, like I say, 57.03 3-dart average. Steve Gerardi, 65.66 first 9 with a 3-dart average of 52.33. Now Tim with 14 tons, 6 140s, 1 180 to Steve's 10 tons, 5 140s, 0 180s. Tim McKeown has a high double out of 106 and Steve Gerardi a high double out of 114. Tim McKeown, 28% checkout rate to Steve Gerardi's 21% checkout rate. Now that is just round robin stats. Let me get to the... Oh, no, sorry. That was playoff stats. Let me get to some round robin stats. So Steve Gerardi, first overall, first 9 of 60.02 and a 3-dart average of 48.05. Where Tim McKeown was a first 9 of 58.03 and a 3-dart average of 46.19. For Steve Gerardi, 34 tons, 12 140s, 5 180s to Tim's 30 tons, 13 140s, and 1 180. Steve Gerardi, high double out of 93. Tim McKeown, a high double out of 130. And a checkout percentage for Steve at 19% and Tim at 15%. You can see how much their averages, checkout percentages, and everything have changed into the playoffs. Let me see if I can just get to their rankings. So Tim McKeown finishing first in Group B, 9 matches, 8 wins, 1 loss. I'm just trying to find Tim here. And there we go. First start on the board. Both of these gentlemen coming out firing. But again, long match. This is the first of 7, best of 13. Well, there we go. Finally found Steve Gerardi. He finished second in Group C. 9 matches, 7 wins, 2 losses. Sorry about that. I think I was looking for the wrong people. But there you have it. So again, should be a great, entertaining match. Drop us a drop us a like, drop us a share. Let's see some thumbs up in the chat. Let's support these players. Let's support this league. share this out. I shared this out probably to about 20 different groups that I'm in. So if you haven't already, please share this out. Let's get these players some support. Again, congratulations to both of these fine players on making the Division 4 final. And who do we have in the chat tonight? Let's see if we can drop some predictions. Do we have Steve Gerardi at the ripe age of 40? Or do we have Timmy McKeown, which I thought he was 15. He's only 14. Small little town in Texas, I guess just outside of Dallas. And Steve Gerardi from Conway, South Carolina. Lynn, thank you for the comment. Lynn rooting on Timmy. Who else we got in the chat? Let's see some predictions. Is this going to go the way it has all week? And we'll find our way to a last leg decider? Or is one of these players going to run away with it? Parissa, hopefully I'm saying that name right, another Timmy supporter. Again, if you haven't done so already, like and share this. Let's get this out as many places as we possibly can. We always love the players to have the support they deserve. And now we're only a few days away from closing registration for season 15. With that being said, Steve Gerardi, second leg on the board. Timmy having a little bit of a slow start, but still lots of game left. But like I was saying, if you're interested in joining up for DPFL, of course, play from your basement, kitchen, bathroom, wherever it is, you can set up a board. I do have a link in the description. It'll take you right to dpfldarts.com where you can get all the information for season 15 registration. We also have nightly events that go throughout the week. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, of course, like the rest of the league. All average based. If you are new to the league and new to Discord, we do recommend doing what we call a DPFL 101. We had a few this week, and I believe we'll be having a few more over the weekend. Let me just pull up some info for you. So here we go. So we will have some DPFL 101s, also known as our camera verifications. Saturday, June 20th, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern. Saturday, June 20th, 4 to 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And then again, Sunday, June 21st, the day of us closing registration, 2 to 4 p.m. EST. So again, interested in getting involved with DPFL? Again, you can follow the link in the description, and it'll send you right to our homepage, dpfldarts.com, and you can get all the information you need there. Or you can reach out to one of our admins on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. We are everywhere. Elise, welcome back. Thank you for joining us for another stream. again, whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, just do me and the players a huge favor and just like and share this stream. Got a lot of support in here for Timmy. Not going to be able to finish. Not the triple that he wanted. Just 19 scored. 56 left. All right, Steve with 42. 2 double 20. Just underneath. And there we go. Third dart, 3 on the spin for Steve. Making it look easy. Sitting about a 58 average. But like I was saying earlier, there's still plenty of time for Timmy to turn this around. I don't know if there was a lot of nerves to begin this stream. There wasn't much chat before I got this going, so. But you get into the third, fourth, fifth leg, you start to settle down, you forget that you're being streamed, and you just get into playing. But it can definitely be a little nerve-wracking. No opinions here, Lap. We just go for whoever we want to support. You want to support them both? I just cheer for darts. That's all. But Lap, thank you for joining. I thank you all for joining. Jen Blackburn in the chat. She rooting on Steve. Kid or no kid, I don't know who was here to watch last night's stream. Ryder Oliver and Liam McNeil. 13 and 15 or 16 for Liam. And both these kids, I think Ryder ended up 78 average. And Liam, he hovered around 75 for a little while. I think he ended up at about 68. But I'm watching back the stream from last night, and one leg, both of these kids had close to 100 average. And Ryder actually lost a dart at a triple 20 for a 180, which would have brought his average well above the 100. But yes, these kids, no fear, and great shooters. Again, you see what this youth has to offer. And that's just me knowing what's in Canada. Two of the greats in Canada. Again, one from Nova Scotia, one from here in Ontario. But you got Colton Dunn, who's in Ontario. You have Jacob Saw, who's from Ontario. You have a whole bunch of other people. Obviously, Timmy throwing the way he's throwing, you could throw him in the mix as well. You got Maddox Williams. You have Zachary Meeks, who was on here last night. So, yeah, I don't think anybody likes to lose. But again, there's pressure in every one of these games. It's not just a normal fun match that you play at your local pub. there's actually meaning to this, and your hands get clammy, you get sweaty, your heart is pounding. There's actual meaning to this. And again, that leads me to another point. Of course, I forgot to tell you what these two are playing for. So let me get that for you. So first place for this is $700 plus a championship jersey. Second place, $350. Top 4 was $175. Top 8 was $100, and top 16 was $50. Again, for an under 45. Sorry. Yeah, under 45. So 45 to 50-ish average, like where these guys are. How can you go wrong? $700 and playing within your average. And there we go, second dart. 4 to the good for Steve. He's making quick work of this. Timmy hanging in there. He's not too far behind. Steve right now sitting at a 54, and Timmy just back on a 51. But that can change in one throw. Well, that is true, Jason. They do handle it better than we do because I guess they don't have the experience. And it could be just another game for them. They're just, oh, it is what it is. Well, I got a few different sayings for that, right? I would rather lose playing well than win playing like poop, right? I just want to throw good darts, win or lose. I can handle losing. I can handle losing playing well, probably a lot better than I can handle winning not playing well, if you know what I mean. Mr. Green, welcome back to the chat. Hopefully you're getting all set for season 15. Again, I know you've been doing a lot of practice on that Scolia. Yeah, and it's hard to shake those nerves. Again, it's time. Like I say, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs in. Hopefully by then it's not too late. Then you can start playing like you normally do. But Timmy just on the wrong side of that 20. Again, all he's got to do is just calm himself down. Yeah, a couple deep breaths. And just take your time. And the throw has to be natural. That's all. And all that comes with time. Yeah, Mom could be nervous as well. I'm not going to lie. Even before I do these streams, I still get a little nervous. So it's only natural. But there we go. Just as we're talking, there's a big 1-2-5. Gets him right back in this leg. Still up there, but he's got to finish at 1-6-1. And there we go. The 116 from Gerardi. Putting a stranglehold on this match just as Timmy is starting to come around. Good evening, Mr. McFarland. How are you doing, my friend? Glad to see a couple of the Ohio boys in here. Well, I'm really hoping that big 116 out doesn't discourage Timmy. Again, there's still lots of legs left. Going through the stats and everything, both these gentlemen can play. A good solid 81 there from Steve. Timmy finally starting to find some of those triples with some regularity. A big 140 there for Steve. Mr. Jackson, good evening. How are you, my friend? And thank you for the 100 stars. Thank you for the 100 stars the other night. Always appreciated. I don't know if this is something new, because I'm pretty sure you asked me before if you're able to donate stars, and I could never answer that question. So now we all know. Big 121 to leave 54 after 15. $43 left, should be staying there. I know he's going 3 tops. And he gets it. Third dart. 59 average. Great darts from Steve. Now it's time for Timmy to go on a run. But Steve right back in that triple. Another big 121 to start the leg. Definitely putting pressure on Timmy. Yeah, he's just having a tough time. This is definitely a game of millimeters. We've all been there. We all know what it's like. You're not missing by much, but it's enough. Well, a 22 and a 30 for Steve. Timmy just got to keep him straight. A little bit of a scrappy leg for both. And there we go. Good solid ton for Steve. Putting some separation between him and Tim. But Tim just not able to get them in the triple 20s. There we go. Good solid 96 from Timmy. Well, yeah, Mark, that can happen sometimes. Sometimes you play up or down to your opponents depending on how they're playing. Some people don't mind it, but a lot of people, they don't want to obliterate their opponents. They want it to be more of a fair fight. Good solid third dart, 92. 62 after 21. Timmy needs some big scores here, or this is going to be it for our Division 4. Riley, welcome to the chat. 52 left for Steve. I'm guessing 12 tops. Oh, misses the big number. Single 3 to leave 40. Still a decent number, 26. Just a 47 there for Tim. Steve coming back. Double 13. And he pins it. First dart. Let's get with the players. Well, that isn't how I expected this to go. Steve, you played absolutely phenomenal. Well, again, double in percentage. I don't know what it was. I can check it after, but it was pretty good. Timmy, I know, Tim, you couldn't get anything going. Millimeters away from, changing this game altogether. A little bit of struggles. Did you have some nerves playing this? Yeah, it does get a little nerve-wracking, and you had a few people in the chat saying that's not how Timmy plays. I just thought, after 3-4 legs, you'd kind of settle in, and you were there at the end. But Steve was just, his scoring power was just too much. Well, that's good because, and again, that's what we expect out of our players. We expect them to, as they're playing, grow and get better and move up and stuff like that. And again, I understand the pressure of this match, regardless if it's Division 4 or Premier Division. There's pressure. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to play good. And sometimes it's just not in the cards for us. I've been there many times. It happens. Well, beautiful. Well, beautiful. I'm glad you found us. And I know Timmy, being as young as he is, oh yeah, you'll come back stronger. This is all just a learning lesson. That's all this is. Hopefully we'll see you back in for season 15, whether it's you're still eligible for youth if you want to do that. Plus, you can do Division 4, Division 3, wherever your average landed you. But with that being said, I'm going to open up the mic to you, Timmy. You had all kinds of support in here tonight. So I'll open up, like I say, the mic is yours. I'll open up the floor to you. Shout out whoever you like. Well, again, it happens. Okay, Mr. Gerardi, congratulations, Season 14 Division 4 champ. I'll open up the floor to you. Well, I think the chat is saying they can't hear you, and I'm surprised because on my side it looks good. But no, I can hear you fine. I don't know if it's something on my end but they're saying they can't hear you. But with that being said, congratulations to both of you for making it as far as you did. Hopefully we'll see you both back in for season 15. And I appreciate you both having the patience because, again, I know we had some scheduling issues. This has probably been going on for 2 weeks, but we finally got it in. And you guys are actually the last stream of our divisional-based finals. So that's it. Season 14 is going to see you guys last, and you guys did yourselves proud. All right. With that being said, have a great night. Again, I hope to see you both back in season 15, and we can do this again. All right. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon. Good night. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. Sorry if you couldn't hear them. Everything here on my end looked good. I'm not sure why we couldn't hear. Like I say, everything again on this end looked good. I'll go back and listen and see if there's anything I need to change. But that's going to do it again for our divisional-based playoffs. I'll make a post a little later thanking all the players and stuff like that, going through some video and making some stuff up. Next week, I believe we have a couple of Super Cup matches left. I think we're in the semifinals in Super Cup 2, and then Adam Savada and Stan Perry, I believe, are in the finals of Super Cup 1. So hopefully I can get those on. Maybe I can do it the same night because it is a quick format. But until then, that'll pretty much do it for our season 14 streams. I thank you all for joining me. It's been a busy but a great run. Mr. McFarland, I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll have to double check, but I would like to make it there. I would also like to find myself in Vegas, and then of course down at DPFL Live 5 coming up this August. But yeah, I'll reach out to you. I'll check some dates once I'm done the stream, and I'll get back to you guys on that. Because again, it's not that far, and I know you got something for me. Hopefully, it's a 24. God, I can't remember the name now. 24 Monacos. That would be awesome. But no, I know we talked about. I know we talked about a jersey. That'd be great. But yes, I'll look into that. I will let you know sometime this weekend. But now, with that being said, I appreciate all the support. I'm sure the players appreciate all the support. You might have me and Brian for another stream, possibly Sunday. And like I said, I'm looking to do some Super Cups. But then I'm going to take a couple of weeks off, revamp the stream a little bit, make things look a little bit nicer for the startup of season 15. But again, thank you all for joining me. Congratulations to Steve Gerardi on the Division 4 championship tonight. And I look forward to seeing where Timmy ends up, because I know he has more than what he showed tonight in him. All right, folks. Thank you again. We'll talk to you soon. Good night.